Good morning, Mark D. Hutchison. That's the Ask Mark Realtor Homes Tips and Hints. I'm Mark D'Andrea, the doctor of real estate, anything home. Mark, I think your topic is great today. I really appreciate it. It is definitely dovetailing in with DIY because these are things that we are certainly able to do ourselves. Perhaps we don't do them as often as we should or could. And you had just a great idea. So thanks for having me on the call. What topic did you want to discuss today?
We're talking about friends and neighbors, and oftentimes we develop great friendships with family members, friends, neighbors, whomever. Oftentimes they'll come and they're having a bad day. They'll come over and say, "Hey, Mark, want a cup of coffee?" And they talk about whatever issue. And sometimes they just need me to sit there and listen. They don't need me to fix it. They need to have a friend they can talk their way through it. And sometimes as both of us know, when we can talk our way through something without anyone saying anything, but just they're listening, we understand the issue and the resolution. So sometimes with our spouses, they tell us an issue. I always want to fix it. I've learned over the years that I need to listen. If she wants me to fix it, she'll ask me. Otherwise, I just sit there and listen and give her a hug at the end. And it's like, that's so important that you have friends that have confidence in you, that they're willing to spill their guts and know that you'll listen and not try to fix it or tell them what they're doing wrong. And you're there to support them. It's like Saturday night, I had an opportunity to recognize the veterans at a high school reunion. And not only did we thank the people that served, we gave an ovation to the cousins and family members that was behind, that had to hold the family together while the trooper was out in harm's way or serving someplace that they couldn't take their family. And I had several people afterwards that said, "Thank you for honoring the families because they've never been honored before. And they've been the backbone of everything that happens." And we always hear the great leaders in the world that they always say that I have a spouse and a family that's been behind me, supporting me all the way. Because of them, I am successful.
You mentioned something earlier, and you talked about the last couple of years where we had been kind of separated, asked to stay home, and while Zoom and Google Meets and other places did help continue to make the connection. But I can't tell you how much what you are sharing, it hits my heart. We often, look, the world is made of people. We certainly need to connect and communicate. I'm not sure that, all the social media platforms are the best place. You're talking about personal interaction. It reminds me of, and it kind of dovetailing it with real estate. You and I often, and all of our team members, the AMP team is full of team members that receive phone calls or are meeting with clients and family and friends at social gatherings. And there's all types of topics of discussion. And our clients often just want us to, hear what it is they have to say so that they can think it through in their own heads and we can together come up with solutions. So I hear you saying, do it yourself. Be open to conversations, help your neighbors, family, and friends in that you can be a good listening ear. It certainly takes a lot more listening. That's why we've got 2 ears and 1 mouth than it does fixing. You mentioned it earlier. We tend to want to fix things. And most of the time it's just about hanging out and talking and resolving the issues together. Did I get that right?
You're right on target, sir.
Mark, I appreciate you bringing this up. It was an excellent topic. It does have to do with our lives in general, of course, our real estate lives as well. Guys, we're going to continue the DIY and other topics. We hope you appreciate these videos. If you do, smash that like button, share them on all your social media platforms. Check out Mark's YouTube channel, Ask Mark Realtor. Check out mine, Doctor of Real Estate One. Mark, thanks for having me on the call. I think this is a great discussion. It's short and sweet, but certainly people gathering together and just listening to each other is really important. This is a good message for Washington. We'll leave it there. Mark, thanks for having me on the call. Have a great week.
Thanks, Mark.